Hey hippies, what's happening? It's Jack again. I was making a couple of videos about different styles of sights, and I was going to do something with a scope, but I just honestly don't feel like dealing with it right now. So I figured I would give you a look at a handgun that I really like, and I feel like I've gotten enough stuff together on it to really talk about it. Yeah, this is one that I've been digging for a while, and I've actually seen some other stuff online about it. This is a very dirty, and more importantly, a very safe Beretta 92A1. This is a standard 9mm pistol. There's really no frills about it. I mean, it fires a 9mm bullet. Surprise! And it doesn't want to be focused because it is so cool. No camera can capture its awesomeness. Give you the ultra cool overview. Like I said, this thing is very, very dirty. I fired it, God almighty, probably 500 or 600 times just today alone. And, over the course of, however long I've had it, I don't know, I'd say that I've probably put several thousand rounds through it. And I have never had a single malfunction. Not one at all. Basically, I'm just going to speak my mind on this. I'm not going to really give you like a whole field stripping or detail stripping of it or anything like that, just because I have to hold the camera with one hand and hold the pistol and display its awesomeness with the other. Alright, basically, like I said, it's a standard 9mm pistol, and it's standard in more than one way. It is actually based off of the Beretta M9, which is the standard service pistol for the U.S. military. It was adopted in 1985. It won out the contract over, well, it didn't win out the contract, but it beat out the M1911 45 ACP service pistol, which I will probably bust that one out at some point and give my 2 cents on the whole 9mm versus 45 ACP debate, which is mega gay, by the way. But back to the pistol. Let's see here. It is a hair over 3 pounds. I think there's a couple other people that have videos on it. It's not a very good carry pistol as far as concealed carry goes, but it's a very, very fun shooter. It feels fantastic in the hand. It is easy to line up. Shooting it here, I'll go ahead and give a quick overview of these sights. These are 3-dot sights. They're not night sights or anything like that, as much as I wish they were. They don't glow. But it is fantastic. The differences between this one and the Beretta M9 or the 92FS, the other variants, are going to be a few-fold. On the outside, the most noticeable difference is definitely going to be this rail, which is a Picatinny rail, which I have been trying out a variety of lights on. One light that I have not tried out is a TLR1. Surprise, surprise, which now I want very badly. I want my camera to focus very badly, but it won't do it. Well, I guess if I'm going to show you the differences, I kind of have to field strip it. Basically, field stripping it, there's a pin right here that you push in, and when that's depressed, you can push this lever down. That releases the slide, which allows you to push the entire slide off. Alright, like I said, this was just shot several hundred times today. It does have some wear in it, but it's still running strong. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there is a blue portion in there. That is a recoil buffer, which is supposed to extend the service life of this pistol to, I don't know, some ridiculous number, like 35,000 rounds or something like that. They say that the slides will crack and there are parts in it, hint hint, that will come apart on you eventually, like sooner than that, but whatever. When I break it, I'll fix it. When it's gone, I'll get another one. That's another difference between that and the 92FS. Here's another really cool difference. It's very, very subtle. I like my 92FS, but I definitely like my A1 a little bit better. If for nothing else, this reason right here. As you can see, I just put the slide back on there. Now, when I want to reassemble it, watch the takedown lever. Reassembled, just like that. Doesn't take much at all. I've seen videos, like you've seen that it's safe, blah blah blah. It's coming to get you. Ooh, it's coming to get you. I've seen videos, basically, this is another rant, where basically people can grab it like that and rip it apart, but whatever. I'm not a ninja, and I don't really plan on having a handgun pointed at me anytime soon. That's another difference, the recoil buffer. Sorry, guys, I keep ranting. Recoil buffer is another difference between that and the 92. The 92 FS. Another big difference are the magazines. These are Beretta magazines, and they are made in Italy. They are coated with fine Italian leather. I'm just kidding, and a Ferrari logo. They're 17 rounds as opposed to the 15-round magazines that you see with a lot of Berettas. I have recently watched a few videos on the Metgar videos, or the Metgar magazines, which, God almighty, I want one so bad now. I want several of them, actually. Speaking of which, 20-round magazines. I bought 4 of these guys right here. They are not marked in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you know what they are, please tell me. And if you tell me, tell your friends not to buy them, because they're garbage. Oh my god, dude. I've out of the 4 of these, I haven't been able to have one of them fire 20 rounds without a malfunction. These magazines, I have had 0 malfunctions whatsoever, never. The pistol came with 3 of them total, which is probably more than enough. I kind of want the 20 rounds just to be cool. That's another difference between that and the 92 FS, M9, whatever. The final difference is going to be this guy right here. It is a more traditional style trigger guard. It's not serrated like the, or jimped like nuts in his mouth would probably talk about. I don't know, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. It's just traditional. I think that it gives it a little bit cleaner look. I really dig it. The handgun does have an external safety, and it is not a safe action gun like the Glocks or anything like that. But I'm just more of a fan of these guys. It's just personal preference. I've been trying to upgrade the double action trigger pull. Yeah, fail. But I've got that stuff on the way anyway. The external safety also acts as a decocking mechanism. Here, you can push it in, and it'll decock safely, even with the round in the chamber. One thing that I really like about this handgun as well is, I'm sure you've seen in the movies where someone drops a handgun and it goes off or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. Another difference between this and the 92 FS is this has the dovetailed sights up front. I don't know if you can see that all that well, but they're interchangeable, so I need to start looking for some mountain sights as well. But like, let's say, oh no, my handgun's dropping. Ooh, it's gonna have a light strike on the primer and cause it to go off. Whoop-de-doo. It's gonna hit the barrel down here, and that's actually gonna cause it to go down just a little bit. Now, what happens there is when it's let go really quickly, then that hammer can fall enough onto the firing pin to strike the primer hard enough for it to go off. Not with the Beretta, which I love. Why? Because even when you take it off, it is in half-cocked position. You can see that because there you go. Now it's not. The half-cocked position, I just dig that feature. I think that it's just a fail-safe kind of safety feature, and I really like that as well. And there's full-cocked. It has a ambidextrous magazine release, which I don't know how to change it. I'm not going to try and explain it, but it's cool. It's in the right position for my thumb as far as like not having to change the grip goes, but it is, God almighty, I just love the way that this pistol points. It's so nice. That's my 2 cents as far as, God, 9mm is my preferred round for plinking, and I have yet to come across a plinking gun that is as pleasurable as this one, save maybe, I don't know, some or handguns at least, is more enjoyable to plink than this one. I wouldn't really consider this a training firearm, definitely not a concealed carry firearm, but I'm rambling and this video is almost 10 minutes long, blah blah blah, bye Beretta, it's awesome, peace.